Quite. Should have like some shit on the side right there. Hey guys. Yay. I'm about to speak in a second. What's up? All right. When I have an audience of five, I feel like it's time to go. And then whoever joins in after that. Today's topic is trolling, promoting, arguing online. What's going too far? Right? So, as of lately on my post, and what's inspiring my post is the royalty card. And I noticed that Debo made a couple of tweets, you know what I'm saying? Touching on the amounts of negativity that has been surrounding the card. And it's not been all negative because out of how many battles is there? There's only been like maybe 3 or 4 instances of like negativity. What's up? And so I posted Farah's interview. I also posted Hustle, basically like Dragon 40, but as a response to what she felt like was disrespect. And I feel like I need to be fair about that approach. So I haven't spoken to 40, I haven't spoken to Debo, and I haven't spoken to Vague. I have pretty good relationships with all, but to be fair, what's going too far? I guess Miss Hustle decided to battle after all. Yeah, yeah, she's battling, and it's just a back and forth thing. But what my question to y'all is, what's going too far? You know what I'm saying? Like we all agree that talking about the kids is just too much. Bringing the kids in is too much. Some of us agree that talking about dead people is too much, but some of us don't feel like that. And then there's a majority of people, and it's not a small percentage, that feels like nothing is off limits with battle rap. Like some people feel like there's nothing off limits. You could touch on whatever you want to touch on. And if you can't handle it, you shouldn't be in the culture. And you know what? I can't lie and pretend that I'm a silly motherfucker. So I'll be here for the trolling, the memes, you know what I'm saying, the jokes. I've been trolled before, you know what I mean? But everybody's not built the same and everybody can't take it. And even I have a temper with some things, you know what I mean? I got to be honest. Like I've been pissed off a few times in the culture, but sometimes it's like there's an edge. There's a fucking edge to like your there's a line. There's a line for everybody. My personal line would probably like what is but see, this is why I don't battle. There's so many things that I would swing on you over. You know what I mean? Like my grandma, my kids, uh, a brother. Just it's just so many things that I will just be like, fuck all of this shit and just swing. So I understand, you know what I mean? People losing their cool. So in the battle, I think that whatever goes, but the trolling posts be too much. Okay, the trolling posts are a lot. And so we could just cut the chase because I'm not going to be talking today for like an hour. I'm just going to keep it really short and simple. In my opinion, if you're going to troll somebody and you have an opponent, you should speak to this person behind the scenes. Hit them up. Hey, what's up? Let's just get the battle. Let's put a little spark in the battle. Let's promote it. Let's get the people talking. Let's sell the battle. At least speak to your opponent and then check on them like, what's going too far? What's going to bother you? What don't you want your family to see? I mean, yeah, battle rap street, yeah, it's raw, but still at the end of the day, it's a business. People are getting paid. People do have families. People have jobs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're going to certain places, you should speak to your opponent. Just be upfront. Like, is this gonna fuck with you? Is this what's so hard about that? And if your opponent doesn't want you speaking about something to them that's so personal, what's so hard about respectfully writing something else, like using your brain and creating some content of quality that doesn't entail tearing somebody down? I don't understand what's so hard about that. I mean, you get to tear someone down in the battle as it is. Like I could say so many things to someone to make them feel like shit without having to bring up their children or dead relatives. That will never happen to I don't even think that it would. I'm just making suggestions. I'm just throwing shit out there to try to make us have better days and like great outcomes in the battles because it's frustrating sometimes when you guys get on stage and like we're watching the battle, it's getting juicy. Then it might be getting a little too juicy for one or the other person. And then a fight might break out, or they're pushing, or it's just pausing every time because it's like, yo, who told her she could say that, or who told him he could say that? It's a lot on stage when it's not a little bit of preparation beforehand. It's still a show. It's still theatrics. It's not improv. Nobody's getting on stage and freestyling. It's not improv. Like, give us some fucking professionalism. Like Arsenal. So the Tech Nine bars weren't crossing the line. Look, me personally, Tech Nine wasn't convicted. Period. His actions was shaky. I understand everybody's points of view. I wouldn't do bars about Tech Nine, but that's me. And then I knew that people were gonna do Tech Nine bars. I knew that. I mean, people, the need for content, and then the need for shocking content to garner attention is at an all-time high in battle rap. What was I just talking about? There's somebody doing a fucking body wave on the stage. Come on. Yeah, I just feel like people just do things that it's just, there's so many ways you guys can promote your battles. For example, editing programs, getting clips of your prior battles, making clips of them, putting them together, post those on your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook pages. Do freestyles in the meantime, or if you're preparing, do little skits in the meantime. Make your own trailers. Everybody has phones. Everybody has capable phones to make these skits, to do these promos. Reach out to your media. Reach out to media that you deal with. Set up interviews, talk to them. Like, it's so many ways that you can market this without disrespecting people, hurting someone's feelings, or dragging somebody down about some flaws from their past. As if nobody has flaws from their past, as if nobody ever struggled. Because really, if motherfuckers was all that, you'd be you'd be all that. We'd know it. And then there wouldn't be anything to worry about. But everybody here in this culture, in this battle rap culture, you know what I'm saying? And especially the ones on the come up, like, you're coming up. And for everybody that struggles with life in some sort of way, there's nothing wrong with that. It's how you overcome it. It's how you look coming out of it. Fuck what you going through. What are you doing to get out of it? What are you doing to uplift yourself? How are you progressing? That's what matters. Are you saying battlers need media relation reps? No. No, battle rap is not that big for somebody to need like a PR person or something like that. I'm saying there's ways to promote. It's various ways. Use every option. Use every option. There's options out there. There's so many bloggers out now. Like, and that's like really how you get the fans: saturation, spamming, oversaturating. You guys say it all the time. URL, there's people that loses battles. But at the end of the day, do you guys really give a fuck? Because URL will still book those same motherfuckers and you guys will still watch. Okay. Click the like button, give them their streaming and all of that. So it works, and it'll work for anybody that's, willing to put the work in. Yeah, yeah, that's true. So, someone's saying that out of all these battlers, out of 30,000 battlers, only like a small percentage have personality, or only a small percentage are willing to show us their personality. Because I know there's like gems and shit, and you know what I'm saying. But it's just like people don't talk. They don't want to. I don't know if they don't feel comfortable or not, or maybe their teams are not pointing them in the right direction. But whatever the case may be, there's ways to market without crossing the line and being disrespectful. What else did I say this blog was about? Promoting your battle the right way. Yeah, get creative. Flyers, interviews on your Instagram pages, little clips and stuff. Show us your old work because sometimes we don't even know who the battlers are. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the PGs and the sparring sessions. There's new names. Give us some clips. Tag your media. Tag Jay Black in them. Tag Champion. And like I said, when you want to have something competitive with your opponent, hit your opponent up. It's not like you have to give away secrets to your battle or things you're going to say. I'm not saying spar with your opponent. I'm just saying think of smart ways together so both of you can capitalize off the battle and, get the most out of the battle. I don't think that's asking too much. I think it's fair and, I think it's the right thing to do. But other than that, tear each other's heads off. Go ahead. I'm going to watch. I'm going to report on it. I'm just saying there's a better way that we be doing things. That's it. There's a much more professional way to do things. I'm not um, calling anyone out in particular because we've all been there. And if you haven't, congratulations to you and your maturity. I have, I'm not above anything. So I don't judge. I'm not above no fuck shit. JC has LeBron level talent with junior varsity marketing. I'll agree. I'll agree. But I think JC is blogging now, and that's a plus. I see a lot of battlers making their pages now and blogging. I see Averb said that he's starting back up, and I see DNA blogging, and he's already like 3 episodes in, and then Math has my expert opinion. So yeah, but JC, yeah, he could step his marketing up. But JC's fan base is pretty solid. Like he doesn't have to say much. People are really speaking for him. And that comes from years of putting in work. So, you know what I'm saying? But the trolling and shit, it could go left. It could go left. And that's just my only thing. I don't like that energy, guys. That energy is draining. Like no one, you guys gotta respect people when they handle things professionally. Like we have to salute the professionals and the ones that aren't as messy. I'm not judging because I know what it is to, just be out there like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's corny to me. Who's your top 5 currently? Currently, so I don't have a top 5. I have my favorites. And it's Easy, Charlie Clips, and Hollow the Don. Like those are my faves. I like a bunch of battlers though. A lot of people are talented to me for their own uniqueness. But I have faves. I don't have like a top 5. But I do have like lists. You could check my list out. Like my top 5 female battle rappers. I picked E Heart, Hustle, Official, Jazz, and Shuni. So, those are my top 5s. But that was all I wanted to discuss really quickly. I just think that we can't be surprised if people are bothered with the trolling. Some people don't play like that. Some people don't play like that. You have to make sure that people play the way that you play. You have to be sure of it, or you can't be surprised of any outcome. And like I said, I'm not promoting violence or anything like that, but we can't sit up here and act like it won't happen. That's all I'm saying. Really, Shuni's fire, and she put in a lot of work in 2019, and I will stand on saying that she kept a spark for female battle rap. Like she kept it was a time when it was dry, and she was the one out there taking battles. So I don't know. She's in my top 5 right now. Yeah, she's in my top 5. Like that's that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, trolling, think it over. Don't go too far. And if you are going to troll, if you notice someone's getting agitated, just back off. Leave them alone. You don't know what type of day someone's been having. And this online shit is just crazy. It's out of control. And we just don't need that energy. Let's not get into a debate over what Shuni is because clearly she's doing her thing. She's already hitting top stages, and I guarantee she's gonna be on URL. So it's like we debating over nothing. She's put in the work in, and she's showing she can hang. They fucking booked her against So Red. That's enough proof. Nah, I'm not the peacemaker. I just maybe I should be the peacemaker. Maybe. That's not what I'm doing. I was just thinking like logically, like, all right, there is a way things could be done. Like I said, earlier I seen Debo's tweets and I was watching it and he was giving off this tone of like, you guys are being irresponsible with your platforms and with the spotlight that you have. So I just figured, let me say my 2 cents. I don't think the trolling is cool. I don't think it's all right to like drag your peers down. I don't think it's cool to like expose your peers for like economic shortcomings. I think it's lame and corny. Have I done lame and corny shit like that before? Yes. Do I regret it? Not all the time. I'm just saying, we all fucking human. I'm just saying that in this battle rap thing, as we try to elevate ourselves and evolve into bigger entities and better people, we should just try not. And I personally do a lot of pulling back. I pull back a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect though. Should battlers get physical on stage? If they agree to it, yeah. How physical? I don't want to see a wrestling match on stage. No. Like a little, I got shoved, I'm falling back, you catching me. There was a couple of physical moments that I appreciated. But too much shit is too much shit. Throwing babies in the air, using babies as bullets, you're doing too much. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to touch on that. I think that so you like the Ace Amin, but oh no, I didn't like that. We spoke about that in the blog. I thought that was too much. I don't know what they agreed upon though, but that was violent to me. That was violent. But no, I didn't like it at all. But if they agreed to it, what could you say? You know what I'm saying? Trolling to me, it is whack. I mean, there's almost like a line. There is a line. There is a line. But when you see someone on the other side of it is visibly agitated and letting you know, like, it's okay to be like, all right, she don't want to play. Let me fall back. Like, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. And I think dragging each other down and acting like we've never been there is corny too. And like I said, before motherfuckers get to talking. I've done it too, but we have to acknowledge it. Acknowledging this shit is the first step to like changing ways. Looking yourself in the mirror, like, damn, I be on that type of time. Shit is corny. That's it. Do you got Surf 30 in Lux? What? No. And I like what Surf be doing, but no, I do not. I'm crazy. Thank you. Like that will not happen. Number one, I don't even think that's possible. I don't. But trolling for the most part is borderline dangerous. Fucking with the right person. Borderline dangerous. And let's not act like we haven't seen episodes and news clips and viral clips and shit of people pulling up to people's doors over internet shit. That's another way things can go too. Lux is a dead man. Yo, y'all are hilarious in these comments. I mean, we could talk about surfing Lux, but I'll talk about that like on another blog. Just for now, I wanted to touch on, you know what I mean, all the things that's been going on. But as far as I know, royalty is still going on. And make sure you guys are there in the building. It's Saturday and Sunday, and I'll be there. Bye.